This is Debbie. I am a targeted individual. They just sent me to the washroom to dump out my. They control these roaches too. When you step on them or something, it sounds like you just popped a big balloon. But they sent me to the washroom and have these hanging over the bed. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know about you, but and they have it fall on my bed where I cannot get it. See? I don't know where that one went. And oh, fucking A. Ah! Cunts. I got that. Both of them. I'll be right back. So, the video I'm going to try to tell you is they let me go for like 2 or 3 days and only sent me to the washroom one time. Okay? 2 times they sent me today. The first time was a big load. Okay? And the second time was also a big load in which I took a video of this time. And they emptied out like everything that was inside of me, because I feel it when it gets really hot. When it gets to the bottom, it gets really hot, and they've done this to me for fucking a decade already, maybe even more actually. But they basically, when it gets really hot, your body doesn't handle it. And then they get out of the washroom, and these 2 roaches are all on my walls. When you kill a roach and you hear a pop, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like when you pop a balloon or you pop those little poppy things that stuff are, packaged in, you'll hear that. That means that just like us, every breath that we take, we're breathing in this gas. It's air, but it's a gassy air. And that's what happens when you pop these things. And they also walk on stilts with a shadow. If you ever notice, they always have shadows attached to them. That's because the machine is generating them and controlling them, and these assholes have nothing to do because there's weather going on across the globe. And when there's weather going on, they're shit out of luck. They sit there in the dark, and that's where they use us people to keep doing the same old things to us over and over and over again. I'm going to post this. I'm going to post the contents of my intestines and my stomach that they just took out of me. And again, they're really busy with all these wars that they got going on, and all the control for the Palestinian protests and the genocide protests and the torture program protests and everything else that they're doing to the world. I have been tortured every single day, both mentally and physically, throughout my whole life. They are now starving me. They are taking my teeth out of my mouth. I cannot chew. I can barely eat anything. And I'm too young for this. They started doing this when I was in my 30s. I was supposed to be in my prime. Instead, they broke me down and kept me in this house. And that's not where I wanted to be, so it's trafficking as well. When you block somebody and I can't read, I can't write, I can't move. If I try to talk to my family members, they're on the other end of the call, blocking me or using the machine in their voices to have a conversation with. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I'm going to cut this short now and post this to YouTube because my stomach feels so weak right now. This is Debbie Villafane. I'm a targeted individual. Today is Friday. what is it, the 22nd, my birthday day. So it's Friday the 22nd of December, 2023. This is, I'm a Havana syndrome victim who has not gotten paid yet. How about all these people that have gotten paid that work for the government? They're all receiving pay and checks and stuff like that, at least so they could live comfortably. At least. Okay? I deserve pay. I deserve a check too. I am tortured far more severely than these people were. I can bet you that. Just look at Brian Tooze, the shit that he's going through. They're taking his teeth out of his mouth too. They don't give me any TIs stuff. I gotta look up people's names only to find stuff that happened a year ago or 2 years ago, because it intervenes with, they don't want me seeing what's going on in the rest of the world, and I don't know frickin' for why. I know we all have different bits of information and shit like that, but believe me, they're not saving you or me anything by doing this. So, this is Debbie Villafane. I'm from Chicago. I'm a targeted individual, or targeted intelligence for their stupid machine. And also I'm a Havana syndrome victim who has not gotten paid yet. The judges out there in the world have seen and heard the cases of the people who worked for the government while they were in Havana, while they were in China. But they have not seen to it that the rest of us receive some sort of compensation for the loss of life that we've had to deal with. This is Debbie Villafane.